What up, Card Kingdom family? Kenji back for some more drafting here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've got some more of this Modern Horizons 3 ahead of us. Some big events coming up. The Pro Tour for Modern Horizons is coming up. Arena Open is coming up. So pretty fun format. There are some glaring, unfortunate cards in the format, especially at common, but we'll touch upon those if we open them. For now, we open a Genku, Future Shaper. This card is really, really cool. It's a 4-mana 2/5. Whenever another non-token permanent you control leaves the battlefield, you get to choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn, and yeah, lots of good abilities there. Don't have much time left. There's a Scurry of Gremlins, Stump Stomp, some other good cards, but Genku is really, really cool. Follow that up. Wow, a fantastic looking set of second choices here. There are a bunch of double-face cards in the format, and all of them are very good. You should be taking them a lot higher than most people do, as, of course, they very, very good utility, right? They're either a land when you need them, or they're a spell later on. We have like a Galvanic Discharge in red, very solid energy removal spell. Fanged Flames, just a good exile removal spell. There's a Scurry of Gremlins. We passed that in our first pack. Great energy payoff card that can kill people out of nowhere. Wastegate Battle Mage, fantastic one. Probably the strongest individual card in the pack, though you do need to be drafting a little bit of blue, perhaps green, and always need a little bit of colorless. So, bunch of different routes to go here. I mean, I could just take the Meddler if we want to take another safe blue card, but I kind of like taking the Battle Mage and seeing if that can pan out. Getting past an Arna Kenarud. Okay, that one's pretty good too. It's a 5-mana 4/4 flying lifelink with some discard utility and then modify ability as well. Whenever a modified creature you control attacks, double the number of each kind of counter on it. Then for each non-token permanent attached to it, create a token that's a copy. So with Genku, that's actually really cool. Genku's last ability is put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control, which does meet the modify requirement. Okay. Maybe we can do some like Esper nonsense here. Another decent pack to follow up. Could just take the 2/2 flying first strike for 2. There's a Hope Ender Quaddle, which is a little bit easier to cast. There's also the Esper Land. So 3 solid choices again. I think I kind of lean towards taking the Quaddle over the double white card. But again, the safe pick would be the Esper Land, but I think I'm going to go with the Quaddle there. Wow, okay, that's kind of crazy. Very, very late Wumpus Abomination now, too. This card is gross. It could be that the Eldrazi deck is what I'm supposed to be drafting. Modern Horizons 3 is one of those formats where you really want to find the open lane. Now, I could definitely take the Riddlegate Gargoyle here, and that would be a really good start to like a blue-white flying energy deck. But man, do I think the Wumpus Aberration is certainly more of a sign. That being said, I'd rather draft blue-white, as I've drafted a ton of green and Eldrazi in the format. I'd rather change it up. You know what? I'm going to take the Riddlegate here, and if I get punished, so be it. A little bit punished as we're getting a 6th pick Horrific Assault, but the Demon Inferior is another fantastic blue trick anyways, so unfortunate if green ends up being very open, but I think this is the route I want to take instead. A couple of decent cards here. We have a blue-white landscape we could take, or we have a couple of white tricks. I don't think the Lurker or the Power Stone are what we need right now. I think with what we have, the Jolted Awake seems pretty good. I haven't been too high on Expel the Unworthy as a removal spell, but it's totally reasonable. Okay. Good wheels. Yeah, I mean, again, could be that blue-green Eldrazi is open, but we're still getting a lot of good cards for the plan that I'm going with. I'm actually going to take the Angel of the Ruins here, I think. It's another nice one of those utility cards, right? Cycle early for a land if you need it, or late game you can just play it out. That is... Geez. You don't frequently see a card like Horrific Assault wheeling 9th pick. But again, I've kind of made my bed, so maybe I'm supposed to take the blue-black land for the Arna Splash. I don't really want to be splashing too... You know what? I'm just going to take the Horrific Assault. If it is more open than anything else, I guess I'll just have to end up playing the blue-green Eldrazi. But like I said, I would much rather prefer avoiding it if possible, just because it's, well, kind of boring. I will say, if Eldrazi it is open, is definitely the best deck. Wow, jeez. Scurry of Gremlins also wheeling is sick. Drowner of Truth coming back for the Eldrazi deck. There's also the Meddler. Okay, the nice thing is at least the Meddler fits into either deck. Our Eldrazi start would be disgusting for sure. Oh well. Oh, actually, that Waterlogged Teachings is pretty nice. So it's a search your library for an instant card or a card with flash, put in your hand, then shuffle. But it also acts as a blue-black duel if we still end up splashing the Arna. Oh, Esperland did come back. Okay, good. Yeah. So either way I started, we would have ended up with a good start, right? Or a good deck, rather. I guess we could still be playing black as well. What is this one? A blue, green, red. Probably not going to be playing that. Okay, pack number 2. Jeez. Opened a very, very cool one in the form of either Revolt. Awesome energy payoff card. Had I taken the Scurry of Gremlins or whatever, that would work out. What am I taking here for us? There's not really a blue-white card that I want to first pick. I've actually never played with the Flare of Denial, though, and I guess this could be worth trying. Baseline, it's cancel. And then, of course, if I sacrifice a non-token blue card, I can always... Let's try it. I'm going to take the Flare of Denial here. Just because that pack was rather weak anyways. Alright, some better second choices here. Probably just going to go with the Dog Umbra over Ambush. Although, actually, I guess the Ambush is just better. Like, this is a better removal spell, but this is a DFC, right? So, too much utility there. Consign, also fantastic. Frequently wheels. Good. Ooh, another really nice pack here. Cartographer is nuts. Suppression Ray is fantastic. Another Meddler. I think I like taking the Cartographer over Suppression Ray, even though I think the Suppression Ray is a better choice in general. I've just had too much fun going off with Royal Cartographer, and blue-white is a good energy strategy. I have never seen this card before. Azlask the Swelling Scourge. 3-mana 2/2 mythic. When it or another colorless creature you control dies, you get an experience counter. Creatures you control plus... Oh. So that's cool, but not actually good, huh? Inspired Inventor versus Airy Auxiliary, both good. I think I prefer the Auxiliary a little bit more. I guess the Inspired Inventor is good for curve purposes and better for like Royal Cartographer. The Airy's better, but I'm going to take the 3-drop for curve. There's another nice one. Wow, Chthonian Nightmare too. Okay. I have to consider taking the Chthonian Nightmare on a splash, and given I already have black fixing, it's just too good. 2 mana, this is the recurring Nightmare for energy, so... And given I already have the splash and even more fixing now, yeah. Another really solid DFC, the black-white. +2/+2 flying on a creature, or black-white land, which means Arna's definitely coming back in. Sweet. Oh, this is looking cool. So blue-white energy-ish, but more like blue-white bombies. We have Genku, we have Arna, we have the Chthonian Nightmare. You know what's really cool? Okay, here's a nice one. Shrieking Drake, a reprint from Visions. 1 mana, 1/1 flying. When it enters the battlefield, return a creature you control to its owner's hand, including itself. So with Genku, for every single blue that you have, if you have the Shrieking Drake, right, you can just keep triggering the Genku. Storm Drake as well. Wow, okay. Another really cool one. This creature steals a creature, and then you can... it's a energy Gilded Drake, if you've ever played with that, right? Another Angel, Unicorn. I mean, we could even splash the Knot Master if I'm splashing black, but... Another angel better than Electrozoa? I don't think Electrozoa is bad for a flash blocker, plus it gives us some energy. As expected, the consign came back. Hey, this is only pack 2. We have one more pack to go, and we're doing really well. Fixing-wise, I have the 2 DFCs plus the perfect landscape, so looking pretty great there. Nesting grounds. Cursed Marauder is very good, too. And an Amphibian Downpour are open for pack 3. It's okay. Like, usually, you're going to hit at least 2 creatures with this, which is nice. Another Dog Umbra, another Ambush. There's a Serum Visionary. Yeah, I guess we'll just take the Downpour. Into... Let's see, a second Jolted Awake, an Essence Reliquary. This is really cool as well, though I don't think it's that good in our deck. Oh, you know what it is cool with? It's good with Amphibian Downpour. Essence Reliquary returning the original Downpour, but leaving all the Storm copies is really sweet. I think I'll just take the Tameo meets the Story Circle here, though. Getting some weaker packs. Riddle Keeper's alright. Though I don't have many colorless sources. Thraben Charm and a Visionary. I think I want a few more creatures. Thraben Charm is decent removal, though. Another Riddlegate Gargoyle looks great. Another Wumpus Abomination or Aberration going around, too. Wow! And it's all getting paid off here. Pick 5 in pack 3. Holy smokes. Pick 5 Wrath of the Skies is disgusting. So it's white X. It gives you X energy. Then you can pay any amount of energy. Destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with amount of value less than or equal to the amount paid. Oh, geez, another Revolt, too. Oh my gosh. So nobody's playing energy. This is the second Revolt we've seen, but damn. I think I need to play it smart and just take the second Waterlogged Teachings over a Coatl. Right, another piece of blue-black fixing really gets us there. So how many DFCs do I have here? 4? Any others? No, 4. So I can probably run 16, maybe even 15 land if I wanted to get a little bit greedy. Another green. Sorry, that's a black-blue fixer. I don't think we want that. Enters the battlefield as a copy of any enchantment, except at the beginning you may exile it. If you do, return to the battlefield. Don't have many enchantments to copy. Nice, another Esper land. Also a Wither and Bloom would be an okay splash. I'm probably going to end up cutting this Flare of Denial. How many blue creatures do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, we have enough blue creatures to try to play that, I guess. Another Serum Visionary looks good. I don't think this Reliquary would be bad in our deck if I wanted to try it. Because it can also bounce these DFCs if I played them as lands, too. Man, we just have way too many playables. What was me, right? Too many playables. Alright, Electrozoa is an easy cut. I mean, this is not really a Meddler deck, but Meddler is just a good card. It doesn't really have synergy in this deck, though. Kind of want to cut the Meddlers. Just because I need to cut so many cards anyways. Let's see, it's 4 DFCs currently. I think I want to cut 2 more cards and run like 15 lands plus 2 DFC, or 4 DFCs. Do Do I need this counter? The energy counter? Probably not. Yeah, I guess I don't need the reliquary, do I? I mean, man, it is good. That's probably good enough in this deck. I guess the Coatl can be cut. Again, individually strong card, but no synergy in this deck. Something like that. It'd be 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Plus 2 landscapes. Yeah, our mana is pretty good. Definitely feels awkward not playing either of the Meddlers or the Coatl, but I think we just go for the synergy over raw power. Let's submit this and go to round 1. Okay, let's go to round 1 of this Modern Horizons 3 draft. Mono white opening hand. We're gonna have to ship that down to 6. That's a decent looking 6. Let's pitch the Thraben Charm here. And so we're gonna grab a blue source with this first. Jundland for the opponent. I don't need to play the ambush as a land then. Ah, there's the reliquary. Looks pretty cool. Goes well with the inventor. Green, white. Let's make the token first, and then we can start getting energy later if we want to. Can also bounce my land later on if I want to reset it as a spell. Levelent Rumble. Okay, so our opponent's on the green-white modification deck, which the Wrath of Sky should be insane against. Enchantment spells you cast have affinity for auras. Whenever you cast an aura that targets a modified permanent you control, draw a card. Sure. Serum Visionary is also pretty good here. Damn, was really hoping we'd draw a land. Oh, Genku now with all of this value is kind of great. I guess I should have bounced the island and replayed it. Nice. In response, blow up their pearl. Nightshade Dryad, that's fine. So they do have double green now off of the Dryad if they wanted to. Yeah, I'm just going to make a fat Hydra. It's fine. Excuse me. And remember, they can sack their spawn token to flip up their Hydra in a sense. Start getting life linkers then, I think makes the most sense. Let's get some energy for the Wrath of the Skies here. I guess we'll just take another 5 for now. I do need to make a move, otherwise I will just lose to the Hydra, but... Currently, Wrath of Skies for 2 energy wipes their board, but it does kill all my tokens. Okay, that's really good. Wow, we are gonna wreck them here with the Wrath of the Skies for... X equals 2 energy, right? Yeah. So we wipe their board, we lose all of our tokens. Bounce our island, trigger the Genku. Easy money. What a beating. And then they just give up. You gotta love it. Alright. Nice first round win. Let's keep doing that. That was good. Okay, on to game number 2. And looks fine. Again, we have the Grace as a land, but then we can bounce it later on with Reliquary. Actually, Tamiyo meets the Story Circle with Reliquary is kind of cool. That's really cool. We can constantly just reset the first chapter. So anytime they attack, all their creatures get -2, -0. It's actually kind of sick. Oh, and we have the Reliquary Downpour combo. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, played the Hydroelectric Specimen as a land. Green. Looks like Eldrazi is going to be the name of the game for them. So what is our plan here? We have a really reactive hand. Shade Dryad. Alright, so yeah, Rug Eldrazi. That's the perfect draw for us. It's going to be real good versus them. I think I'm fine just passing, holding up downpour. I'm gonna grab a second blue source with a landscape most likely, or if need be, we can always downpour this turn. So they can cast a 7-drop here. Yeah, they have a Drown Yard Lurker. Very nice. So let's go ahead and Amphibian then. And I want to put the first copy of the Amphibian on there, Heralds the End. And just the token copy on the Lurker. Debating if I want to Reliquary Bounce or what. They only have one card left. Like, Reliquary Bounce my Amphibian on their Heralds the End is exactly what I was talking about earlier. I think I am going to make that play. And then pass. Wumpus Aberration now. Alright. Pretty happy with this trade. Grab another island here. Genku's pretty good too. Let's plane cycle. Play out the planes, hold up downpour and pass. Alright, go ahead and shrink the Aberration. Take 3, go to 16. Malevolent Rumble. Assume they're going to take the Ravager, but maybe they take the Idol. Oh, these are frogs now. They're not even Eldrazi. It's kind of funny. Well, that worked works on that. Okay, so... I mean, I assume I just wipe their board now, right? I'm a little bit lacking on the energy, though. Guess I'm not in quite a rush yet. Oh, no, because I don't want to lose my Genku to the, Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can only Wrath of the Skies with 7 energy. I want to be able to save my amphibian still, I think. Oh, I guess I'm going to lose my Reliquary too, aren't I? Yeah, so maybe it is just okay to get the Genku online first. Okay, let's just get Genku online and start doing this. You can save the Reliquary. Or save the Wrath of the Skies for later. Though Jolted Awake does hit, notably, artifacts as well. Yeah, interesting. Lots of interesting gameplay we can make here. Alright, that is worthy of a consign, and we can counter both. Relevant abilities. Nice. They should have targeted their aberration, though, to get rid of my actual enchantment. Alright, another land's good. Let's see here. They're not doing anything over there. I could just bounce my chapel and play it on the Genku and smack. Kinda like that. Just put them on a fast air clock, I guess. Nice, good game, they said. Thanks. Yeah, this reliquary is really cool in our deck. Does some silly stuff. Alright, they're going to return their Ravager to their hand. Just cast it out. That's fine. No big deal there. I have him on a 2-turn air clock. So we probably just continue that then, huh? Bounce the amphibian, make another flyer. Make another flyer, and now amphibian. The aberration and the Ravager. Yeah, this deck is cool. So much good synergy. Glad we cut the Eldrazi from it, because I think it would just take away from the overall game plan that we have, you know? Right, GG's. Go on to the next. Alright, let's keep the good times rolling. Hopefully we can get some more cool wins. Yeah, this hand's great. We actually have double white here in a sense with the Essence Reliquary. Turn 1 Vexing Bauble. Okay, it's probably just... Oh, so they're playing the artifact deck, sure. Sure. I don't think we do anything except just develop out our gargoyle here. So they do get to eat my energy with the Slith, notably. Which is kind of unfortunate. But I can go ahead and Thraben Charm down their Slith. If we want to. Oh, I could also steal their Slith now. I guess for now, let's just Story Circle. This is slightly awkward. In the sense that if I do sack and get clues, or rather if I do discard and get clues, but then need to Wrath, I might have to Wrath away some of my clues. Okay. We can discard the Thraben Charm here. So the ram still hits me. Now, they could move the cranial ram over to their Slith if they really want to. Okay, I'm not too unhappy about that play. So I'll take 4, and they get to remove a counter from me again. Alright, there's our other white source. Let's see. Do I want to discard Swamp here and get 2 clues? It's probably fine. And then what I think I'm going to do is Stormdrake, swap for their Slith. Say go. They'll have to move the ram over to their one of their creatures if they want to keep it. But this sets up for the Essence Reliquary, or sorry, the Wrath of the Skies pretty well. Prowl and the Implicit Maze. Okay. So I take 5, I go to 10. Draw a card here. There's Mr. Genku. Yeah, let's put the lands back in, actually. And then I guess I'll just Wrath for 5. Get rid of all my energy. Wipe the board completely. Seems pretty good. They have no cards in their hand. We've got gasoline left. I mean, we just want to draw lands at this point with Genku and Reliquary, so. You know what I can do here? I can go like this. I can go Reliquary, bounce the island, replay it, and then play the Gargoyle. Play 5 mana worth of spells with only 4 lands is kind of sweet. Okay, not bad. Go Genku. Bounce a land. Let's make a lifelinker. Although I guess I should have made it. 2/2 would have been good as well. Blood-soaked Insight, 2 lands, and a 7-drop. Okay, that's not too problematic. I can hit him for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if I just pump. Seems good. Go ahead and gain 3 life in addition. 3 more life, that is to say. Oh, you know what? I messed up here. I could have actually pumped up this whatever creature I'm making into a larger creature. I could have made a 3/3 there. Not a big deal. Good, however, not good enough. Yeah, Genku's insane. Genku is freaking insane. Their deck was great, but man, Wrath of the Skies is pretty absurd. Okay, nice. 3-0 start. Excellent. Let's go on to game number 4. Very, very nice hand. The Inventor with the Rilgate Gargoyle and the Chthonian Nightmare should be fantastic. Oh! Turn 1 Tameo from our opponent. Okay, that's kind of disgusting. So, when you draw your 3rd card in a turn... Okay. Oh! I did not mean to play the plains. Whoops, I meant to play island. Wow, that's brutal. Oh my gosh, I just ruined my curve. So I'm gonna need to draw Wrath of the Skies this game. It was a pretty big mistake not getting that land. Jeez. Yeah, we need to find our Wrath or bust. That actually isn't the worst. Can I let them flip their Tameo? Probably not, right? I don't really want to Storm Drake any of those creatures, though. Giving them the Drake's pretty bad, too. This ain't great. All of these options are extremely weak. I guess what I'm going to do here is get 3 energy with Inventor. The only downside about playing a white card this turn is that I have a bunch of blue cards, so without drawing another blue source, things get awkward. But I guess if they flip the Tamiyo, we can always just deem inferior it at that point. They can flip Tammy if they want to draw 2 cards. Pass, huh? What does that mean? Oh, my plays are so awkward since I messed up on playing that island on turn 2. I guess what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Storm Drake and go for their Cartographer. And then play my land, get a 4th energy. Or now, well, it will be a 6th energy now, I guess. And I think for mana efficiency, I will just run out the Chthonian Nightmare. Usually, I don't like running out the Nightmare without getting the value, but because I'm kind of pinched on mana for a bit, I think this is fine. They just double sacrifice. Huh. So they didn't want to flip the Tammy that last turn. I really need them to not do anything to the Cartographer. Because if we get to draw 3, it'll be pretty good. Yep, no blocks. So I'm gonna go to 12, they get another clue. I mean, I suppose even if I had played out my island on turn 2 and played the Gargoyle, it's not like we were in amazing shape, but would have been in better shape, that's for sure. Okay, that also flips Tamiyo. And they can shuffle with the landscape if they don't want to draw them. They can also get back their Brain Surge. Hopefully they don't have a Thraben Charm. Alright, nice. So we are going to get to draw 3 here. It's a good start. Wow. The Again, not another blue source. Brutal. Sheesh. Okay. I don't have to worry about that so much right now, I guess. Let's go for Serum, draw a card. Scry 2. It's fine. Get back our Visionary, sack the token this time. So I'm going to have to discard here, but that's not the end of the world. Angel of Ruin. We do not need that. Alright, they're going to shuffle away the Brain Surge cards. Red. That's not good. Oh, that is a lot of colors. What? 5 colors and they had turn 1 Tammy? Come on. Wait, 5 colors and they're playing like... Okay, that is... That is a stretch, but I guess they've drawn well. Very strange. Oh, they're just going to go for a kill here. That hits me for 9. I go to 3. Yeah, I guess they're just going for blood. What in the hell is their deck? That we are losing to very badly, by the way. Their discharge pass. Okay, I mean... This isn't the end of the world. I think we can actually survive here pretty well, right? Go back up to 5.
But I thought knowledge was power.
Kill that. Tamio's online. Weird game, bro. Writhing Chrysalis. Yeah, they have just a brew going on. But the fact they had like 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drops kind of insane. So what's my plan here? They don't have discharge mana anymore. Okay, so they only have colorless left, unless they have a land to play this turn. They must have a DFC they're considering playing or something. Okay, they're just going to sack both of those. Interesting. So Chrysalis turns into a 4/5. They draw another card. What do I feel like I'm like turning the corner now? Guess I kind of am. Wow, that is actually a pretty nice draw step. Huh. We need to gain some life here. Let's see. Do I even discard? If I discard, then sack a clue. I can then deem inferior the Chrysalis for 2 mana. Get back another flying lifelinker. Okay. That's pretty cute as well, but not great. So we're going to gain 4 life back. I think I'm supposed to keep playing these out as lands now at this point. And remember, I can Flare of Denial sacrificing like Serum Visionary to counter something. Yeah, I kind of regret discarding that Waterlogged Teachings, because we could certainly use another black source for repeatable Chthonian Nightmare. I mean, they still have 7 cards in their hand. Like, ugh. Glasswing Grace. Yeah, I probably sacrificed the Visionary to counter that. And then now they can discharge this Gargoyle if they want to. Hit me for 5. What do we want to shuffle back in? Actually, I don't even know if I want those things right now. Demon Inferior's okay. Alright, let's start off by seeing what we find off this. Not good. Going to 6. Getting Swamp. Stonian Knight back Serum Visionary. Or actually, I guess I want to get the Inspired Inventor now, don't I? Yeah, we want to get the Inspired Inventor. Okay. Oh, weird game. I think generally we shouldn't be losing to their deck. Oh, I mean, they're just blue-white splashing, but they're splashing everything. That's the problem. Like, I mean, I messed it up on turn 2. That was the entire difference, basically. So they get to put a counter on their Chrysalis with the Proliferate on the stack. Nice. Damn it. Oh. See, I could get back the Drake, bounce the Inventor, replay the Inventor. Do I want to get the Visionary back, though, instead? I think I need blockers, right? I mean, I'm at 6. That gives me more energy, though. Get back the Drake, bounce the Inventor, replay the Inventor. Yeah, that's fine. Damn it. Okay. There's the Wrath. So we just need to survive one more turn, basically. Hopefully they can't kill me here. I mean, I have 3 blockers currently, but something like a Suppression Ray or whatever, you know? I mean, a lot of things kill us here, I'm sure. What we want them to do is just, like, dump out their hand of permanents. Okay, that's not good. But again, hopefully they just play out a bunch of crap. Oh, they drew Suppression Ray? Are you kidding? Oh, there's no justice. Ah. I mean, I played the wrong land on turn 2. God. That's sick. I think if we play that match back, we win it probably the majority of the time, like 7 out of 10 times or something. Oh, but I made some play, like the land error cost me at least a few life points. Brutal. Good beats. That's on me. Alright, that's a solid enough hand. And then I think another mistake I might have made is, again, discarding that waterlogged. Maybe we should have saved... Like, it enters tapped, but it was another black source, which will let me continue doing the Chthonian a little bit more. Speaking of... Nightshade Dryad. Right. I will swap. I give them a 3-power flyer, but I can like deem inferior the Storm Drake if I want to, you know? Also fixes for our black. Plus our deck has a bunch of flyers that we can trade with. It that heralds the end. I think I'm just gonna bounce it back into my deck. Kind of a cute little combo. And we're gonna play a 4/4 flying lifelink with the value ward here next turn if they don't kill the Dryad. Rumble. Lots of blue. They could take the downpour. That is a permanent, otherwise meddler or sheltering. Alright, they're gonna go with another land. Oh, a second heralds the end. Very cool. Well, we could have a problem here, because now all of their 7+ mana colorless spells cost 5. If I had another blue creature to sacrifice to Flare of Denial, I'd be feeling very good about our spot. But we won't have another blue creature on the battlefield until next turn. Signature Slam, discard a card. Womp womp. That's a lot of damage. That's 9 damage. I mean, I guess what I could do here is Chthonian back the Arna. It's probably worth it. Now, I lose the ability to cast the Chthonian now, but so be it. Oh, you know what I could have done there? That was a mistake, wasn't it? I could have cycled the Angel for a land. Played the land out. I mean, it's not like I need a 4th plains, but... So, the nice thing here is, again, I do have that Flare of Denial available. And if they target the Arna again, they're going to have to discard another card, so... Even though I have to sack the Riddle to do so, not that bad, right? Okay. Writhing Chrysalis. That is pretty bad. Because they get all the tokens with it. I can steal the Chrysalis with the Storm Drake, but... Okay, that's a good draw. It's a black source. Well, I mean, does it make more sense to steal the It That Heralds? No. Actually, it kind of does, doesn't it? Because that's pumping up their creatures way too much. Oh, I want to play that Grace out as a spell, but I need the black for the Chthonian. Let's see. I can Chthonian back Angel actually next turn as well. Yeah, that's pretty good. With a 5/7 flyer. Whenever a modified creature you control attacks, double the number of each kind of counter on it, then for each non-token permanent attached to it. Yeah, so, like, if I had been able to cast the Chapel, it would have doubled Chapel on the following turn. It's a very good draw, too. It is an extremely good draw here. Go along with our Chthonian. Doesn't matter what we do with these since we drew the landscape to shuffle away now. Actually, I want to sacrifice It That Heralds, I think. Because we want to have the Flare of Denial now for the... rather, the Serum Visionary for the Flare of Denial. The downside about doing this is that I don't have any creatures in my graveyard now. But again, if they just cast anything that I want to counter, we can get that in there, no problem. 6/6. I don't actually care about that. Oh, 7/7. My mistake. But still, we don't really care about that. We can just double block. Do I need to grab a second blue source? No. We'd rather just grab another black source to potentially go off with Nightmare a little bit more. Sign's usually pretty good versus... Well, Consign's going to be amazing versus Eldrazi. Good old Chrysalis holding back my entire team. Stump, stomp. Yeah, we will counter that. Visionary in the graveyard's great. One card left in hand means they can't target Arna. Okay. I think I just block like this, right? They can hit me for 6 if they wanted to here. But I can counter some of the triggers as well if they went too deep on it. Thief of Existence. When you cast Exile to one target non-creature, non-land permanent. Okay, that doesn't do anything there. So it's a 4/5. Do I care about a 4/5 so much? God, I don't think I do. I mean, maybe I'm playing this awfully. If I just sit with this Consign in my hand, it's going to be really awkward, but... Alright, so go back up to 9. Get back off Serum. Sack Arna. Draw a card. Excellent draw. Tempting, but I don't think we want those. Thonian, go back up to 4 energy. Oh, Arna's 5. Oh, right. My mistake there. A good thing we have enough. That could have been bad, actually. Why did I think Arna was a 4-mana spell? Unfathomable truths. Alright, that's worth countering. Stop them from drawing 3 seems good. Yo! Love it. It's fantastic for us, right? Go back up to 13, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to 3. Three, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and we're getting the Storm Drake in our graveyard. That's insane. So now I can Storm Drake their Chrysalis. Nice, okay. Oh, that's also fantastic. Yeah, that'll lock it up. Oh, I can't Storm Drake. Oh, I can't Nightmare. I don't have it in my hand. I don't have the energy. Ah, sheesh. What am I talking about? Oh no, what am I doing? I need to find some more energy now, don't I? Crap. I guess I sit back. Wow, what am I doing? For some reason I thought I still had Chthonian in my hand. So I have to double block the Chrysalis, I guess? Make them sack their tokens. I would still keep the Gargoyle. Man, if I lose this game... Okay, that's a huge blowout, my god. Huge blowout here. Phew. Okay, deck. Are you freaking joking? There we go. There's Genku. And now we can start pumping. That should do her. Oh, I messed up. I could have pumped and then attacked for 6. I messed up there. Shoot. Wow. I reversed through again. If I had put a counter with Genku, then we would have won. Basically on the spot. I mean, we're going to win here now anyways, but... That's also insane. Alright, GG's, that'll do her. Oh, crazy game, dude. Crazy game. This deck has so many different lines to it. I made a few mistakes there for sure. Damn. Alright, we're 4-1 though. Our only loss being to what happened? The turn 1 Tameo 5-color deck. This deck is just very, very fun. Alright, we are on the play. Nice hand. So let's see here. I think we're gonna save the landscape for the cartographer. If I really wanted to, I could Flare of Denial off of the Royal. Would not be many reasons to do that, though. Alright, Sage of the Unknowable. Nice. We go land. Let's go with the Serum Visionary to get a creature I don't mind sacrificing on the battlefield. We'll keep the planes. We're gonna obviously save the Flare, though, for something extremely worthwhile. I think that's actually necessary to counter. Okay, let's see. It's Drake, bounce Visionary, replay Visionary. Nice, Drake's great. Looks like the Consign is probably something we're going to want to keep as well. So I have the combo of Reliquary plus Storm Drake, which means I can... Oh wait, no, you need the... Never mind. I was going to say you need to actually swap to get the 4 energy. But the Storm Drake with the Reliquary is kind of cool, possibly, or sometimes. Unfathomable Truths. I am going to go ahead and counter their draw 3 that they spent all their spawn on for. Okay. Let's go like what? Energy. Drake their Chrysalis. I think we're just gonna... I guess I can attack for 2. I think we're just gonna pass instead of playing out the Reliquary so that I can hold up Consigned versus them. Can also cycle the Angel. Yep. Nice. Thank you. Alright, and now we get to go Landscape, Energy, 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 draw 3. Disgusting. Oh my god, that is disgusting. I can easily race here. Sacrifice, get back Shrieking Drake, bounce itself, and now we have the Shrieking Drake Genku combo next turn. Damn, I got double Chrysalis, huh? They didn't want to play with Genku Shrieking Drake? Why not? Why wouldn't you want to play against that? It's just so fun. Ah, this deck is so nice. Alright, 5-1. Keep it up. Easy keep on the play. Hard to mulligan a Wrath of the Skies ever. 5 mana for Arna. 5 mana. Actually, how many rares and mythics do we have in this deck? Quite a few too, right? Wrath, Arna, Genku, Chthonian. That's 4 already. Need to find a little bit more action. If they play a mana dork here, I'll Beam Inferior it. Do not mind that. Tempting to get energy, but it's probably just better to make a 1/1. I mean, the 1/1 counter would mean that Arna could double the counters on it, but since we already have Wrath of Skies, we don't need to get extra energy, because Wrath gives you energy itself, you know? They have like an Electrozoa here or something? No, they're Eldrazi, right? Blue-green. Yeah, you got it. Sink into Stupor, a 1/1 token. I am a fan of that play. You want to just Storm Drake and swap? That's pretty good. Storm Drake, steal their Oozewag, and then Deem Inferior our Oozewag, or our Storm Drake. It's kind of a combo, really. I mean, I could have just deemed Inferior their Oozewag, too, and attacked, but... That's a good sign. That means they're not developing out the board this turn. Ooh, good draw. Actually, I can blow up their enchantment, but... No, it's not going to be worth it here. They're still on a 2-turn clock. And we can just blow up a blocker this way. And they know I'm drawing the Drake, so I can steal anything up to a 7 mana cost creature. Hey, the reverse Drake. Let's see what they target. Because if they do this, they're still dead. So I'm going to just let this happen. Right? Okay. What's the plan? Amphibian Downpour. Gotcha. So they can make a bunch of 1/1s. So I can't kill them, because if I Thraben Charm, I put them to 1. Right? If I Thraben Charm the... Yeah, I can't quite kill him there. So let's just swap-de-doop-de again. Nice, let's go. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, 6-1. Easy mode. Play for the trophy. Let's go to hopefully our final game. We're on the play. Okay, we just need to find some lands here. The cool thing you can do with Stormdrake if you're on the play is just play it out as a 2-mana 3/2 flyer. Nice. So 2-mana 3/2 flyer that I can sack to Flare of Denial is kind of goat. Because we have Chthonian in hand, I'm gonna make a servo here. But obviously I don't have a black source yet. Yeah, land for Genku next turn. Be pretty good. Oof. Nice. Very nice. Oh yeah, we have Flare of Denial. That's another rare. Forgot about that. Jeez, how many rares are in my deck? This is going to be a pretty quick game. Remember, the landscape can trigger Genku as well. Chrysalis time? Yeah, it always is. So, let's go ahead and counter sacking our Stormdrake trigger. They'll still get servos, but that's fine. Or what, not servos, spawn tokens, but that's fine. Take it, wow. Okay, pass. What kind of huge Eldrazi can they get here? Had we drawn a land, they would have been forced to block at least one. We could have pumped with Genku. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to deem inferior a spawn since they didn't block with any of them, you know? Alright, let's make a flyer. Waterlogged. Can't win here, can I? Not quite. What is the exact wording on the Drake? Exchange control of Stormdrake and target creature and opponent controls. If you do, you get 4 energy. Then sacrifice that creature unless you pay an amount of energy equal to its mana cost. So I can just swap for their repurposer and keep the energy if I want to. I guess this is probably just good. This still forces really bad blocks, right? They have to chump all 3 of the 2-power creatures, otherwise they die. Oh, they have like a discharge or something? What you got, friend? Nothing? All right, there it is. 7 wins, baby. Dude, this deck was great. Damn, that was a very long draft. Nearly hour and 45 minutes, but yeah, this deck had a ton of good stuff with it. Only game I lost was to like a 5-color curve out where I mistakenly played a wrong land on turn 2. But yeah, look at our rares. We had Arna, Genku, Flare of Denial. Oh, we had Downpour. It's already 4. Wrath, 5. Nightmare, 6. Stormdrake, 7. Just casual 7 rare / mythic deck. I mean, yeah. Flare of Denial is whatever, but did some good work otherwise. So, fun stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.